How about if I took you to the behind the scenes of what I do, the behind the scenes of the kind of stuff I do. And let's begin with something very small. Let's begin with my party rental business. Today I have some work going on. I have about a few deliveries to make, about a few small gigs. Today is a public holiday, so there's not really much going on the road. I'm happy we don't have a lot of traffic here today. It's gonna be a bit clear, and we shall have a good day. Yep. One of the few things I enjoy mostly about doing what I do, that makes me wake up every morning, is I want to change people's lives through the things I do. I want to change people's lives through this content. I want to help people become better through me giving them jobs. I want to wake up and I have whatever I'm going to build that is able to employ as many people as possible. I think I would feel so happy if I woke up in the morning and this business can employ as many young people as possible. They wake up and they have something they're going to take home to their family. I want to employ as many women as possible. And so far, this dream is coming to life because I feel happy when I see the ladies that help me clean the equipment, that help me clean the linen, getting some money from my efforts. I feel happy for the guys that I work with, these young men. I feel so good, and that is what really pushes me every morning, every time I wake up. I want to wake up and have built something reasonable that helps people's lives. I want to wake up and 2,000 mothers probably come to my factory, probably come to my warehouse, probably come to my manufacturing plant, and I know after they offer their services, they're going to go back home and provide for their families. They're going to go back home and provide for their children and take their children to school and probably have dinner, lunch. I want to wake up and I can be able to give them insurance. I want to wake up and I can be able... that's the dream. That's the goal. And that is what is driving me to do whatever I'm doing right now. But I also want to say that there is a lot I don't know as an aspiring entrepreneur and as a person who wants to build a business. There's a lot I don't know, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can. That's why I'm doing too much right now, because one thing I got to learn is I don't know anything. I got to realize that I don't know anything. I spent a lot of time in former employment, and I also didn't know too much as a person. I wasn't exposed. And the best way I can get to understand about very many industries is I feel like I should be involved in so many industries. If I hadn't started this, I wouldn't know this industry. If I hadn't started manufacturing a few things, I wouldn't understand manufacturing. But now, my brain is all around turning things into valuable components. Like every time I see something, I want to see how can I add value to that. And that is one thing that has gotten into my brain and my head, and I like it. And that exposure is now what I'm looking for, understanding industries, because there are things nobody, not even the best lecturer, can ever teach you. But these are things you experience as a person as you keep exploring things, as you keep trying things, you keep testing. I've given myself time. Yes, I'm old, but I'm not dying tomorrow. I've given myself to learn as much as I can. I've given myself to explore as many industries as I can. And through this, I want to just learn as much as I can. But very many people who don't understand my goal keep telling me, "Hey, Okolabin, you're doing too much." It's okay. You don't know my goal. And that is the problem with most people. When you have your own goals, these goals only matter to you. They don't matter to other people. They only matter to you. As long as you understand your goals and these goals align with what you want and you know where you're headed with your goals, it doesn't matter what people tell you, you know. What matters is your goal. My goal is to become a better entrepreneur. It's to become somebody who can build a sustainable business. I used to be worse, you know. I used to look at the wrong opportunities. I didn't know how to scale a business. I didn't know which opportunities were good to really give my time. I would wake up and I'm doing something and I know this thing would never take me anywhere, but I would insist and do that thing. Right now, I'm learning. I believe I'm better than who I was. I look at things with a different perspective, and this aligns well with my goal. There are industries I didn't know that actually make money. There are industries I didn't know that, things I didn't know that people pay for. It's not until I started trying everything that I got to understand how the cleaning industry works, the cleaning business works. Because I cleaned shoes, and I got to understand that cleaning shoes may not be the best possible, where it will be hard for me to scale. I got to understand when I sold my first ever cleaning detergent for shoes that, wow, people are willing to pay more money for a detergent than they're willing to pay for cleaning their shoes. I wouldn't have understood. I tried buying a pressure washer, right, and doing pressure washing work, and I got to learn that that's not something I want to do. I have to drive, go to a venue, do a site visit, then give them a quotation, then they have to wait, I have to wait, then they're looking for other service providers, and I'm like, till when? How much time am I and money am I investing in customer acquisition costs? So these things I wouldn't have learned if I hadn't tried. But if I try, and I've given myself a chance to fail as many times as possible, it gives me a chance to understand how things work and what I can actually focus on and how I can be able to see things. And I've accepted I actually don't know anything. And this is what matters to me. And I think this is what should matter to everyone who's trying to do business or become whatever you want to become. But anyway, this is not a day for me to rant. I'm here just to take you behind the scenes on what I do. Let's just drive and get to the venue and see the other guys and what they're doing. Hopefully we find them before they offload. I'm over talking. Okay, so we have reached the hotel just right now in the parking lot. So this is the venue. It's called Speak Resort Munyonyo. Quite a wonderful venue with quite a number of banquet halls. So the guys are over here. Let me zoom in to see the guys. The guy that helps us with transportation is also an outsourced service that we use. Most of the services we outsource. So now the equipment has been set up at the loading bay. It's now time to lift it and take it to the main hall where work is going to be done. Quite hectic work because of most of the work is manual. We have to climb stairs. We have to do lots of things. This is what the guys go through when they're doing this work. Like you can see, these are stairs. You have to carry things up here. So right now I'm at the banquet hall where we're going to do the work. Like you could see, this is how the hall looks like, and this is where we're going to do the work. Already the truck has come in, and these guys are now specifically the lighting and AVA guys. These guys do lighting, trussing, structure. They are the guys who are over here. Now they are doing this for the entire hall, and then after, we shall have to raise all this up. Actually, as I was still on one of the venues, the other venues, I've been given a call to go to another venue right now. And this venue is a church. They want us to do some work. I think there was, they have a challenge, and they've been called to come in and intervene and offer them some help. So I'm already at the church right now. It's going to be a wedding service. So we are here. I've driven already. They're already doing some work here, but this is where we're supposed to do some of the work in there. So we're going to go in there, but to be able to execute it well, I'm also waiting for another guy who also happens to be in the events industry. He does work that is related to mine. We complement each other. So I'm waiting for him to arrive here. Then we go in together and then do an assessment of the place and see if we can be able to execute the job the same day today. So that's how it's moving right now. So I have to wait here till he shows up. Then after, he can go inside the church and get the work done.